Welcome to my channel. I am Goddess New, and I am doing a mid-June tarot reading for all the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So, this will be a 12-card reading. That way I should be able to get a lot of clarity on what's going on for this mid-June of 2018. I'm going to use two decks. I love this deck. This is my favorite deck. This is my first deck, and I just love it. Also, this is the Rider Tarot cards, and this is the Psychic Tarot deck. Yep, so I have the Rider Tarot deck and the Psychic Tarot deck. The Rider Tarot deck, I use 3 cards for clarification for this one. Just a little bit about myself. I love doing readings. I feel spiritually connected. My readings are pretty much on point. If you would like to get a reading for yourself, you can send me an email, and I can handle that at Goddess Newts. That is GODDESSNUT Het, HETHRU @gmail.com. Goddess Newt Het-Hru @gmail.com. Yeah, so I'll mention that again. But like I said, this reading is for mid-June for all air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's see. Spirit guardians and protectors, let me know what you want all my air signs to know: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yes. For 2018, for mid-June 2018, I'm doing a 12-part reading. Got my meditation music going on in the back. So I'm excited to do this reading. Love doing readings. The thing about my readings are they are usually right on point. If I do a reading for someone, I ask them to ask a question. You like to take it from here. This reading is for Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius, all air signs, spirit guardians, and protectors. Let me know what you want me to know for the air signs for mid-June 2018. For this last half of June, what is it that you need me to tell all air signs? Okay, here we go. Do 12 cards with the Psychic Tarot deck, and then 3 cards with the Rider. And then my bottom card will always be my overall energy, which is transformation. So that's good. That's good. Change is good. It's uncomfortable sometimes, but change is definitely a good thing. Okay, so it looks good. So we're gonna start off with the heartache and loss card, which is the number three. And this card represent maybe some mental things going on, maybe some doubt about a relationship, maybe an ending in a relationship, maybe feeling that maybe it's a third party in a relationship, maybe some insecurities about a relationship that's maybe ended or going through some rough times right now. Then you have emotional loss. So, just what I said, um, thinking about a lover that's gone or because it's emotional loss. So, thinking about an ending to something, a relationship of any kind. This could be family, doesn't have to be like boyfriend or girlfriend. This could be family relationship with the child, or relationship with the job, maybe ending, anything. Then you have patience and planning. So that just means with this number seven, the seven is lucky. I like seven. Lucky number seven. So patience and planning. This is something in the physical that needs to be done. Some planning that needs to take place soon, so that you can get out this funk or this fall, feeling depressed, sad, thinking about something that you lost or someone that you lost. Then you got the sacrifice card. Sacrifice card speaks of something that's out of your control. You see, when she's in the water, and you know how it is when you're in the water and you're trying to swim or you're trying to walk because she's standing up. It's like it's out of your control. It's some type of resistance there. So it's something that's going on that's out of your control, but you know, you just need to be patient and plan some things out. You know, meditate, write, even pick up a book, read, listen to music, get your happy back, you know. Then you have the waiting game. So spiritually, you have something that's growing. You see that hourglass? It's the tree in there. It has life. It has roots. It has leaves, branches. That man is walking around and around and around and around. Maybe this has to do with the relationship that someone doesn't want to move forward with, or fear of moving forward. I'm not sure why that's not going forward, or what it is, because it looks very fruitful. You have that tree, those roots and the branches and the leaves. That's fruitful. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Then you have the truth card, and you see this man is on the balancing scale, and he's actually looking out into the universe. So spirit is telling me that some truth need to be told. hmm Some judgment, something's weighing heavy on someone's heart. And they need to make some plans, and then you got that patience and planning card. So someone needs to plan, make some plans, Gemini, Libras, or Aquarius, to make some moves, make some things happen. Be truthful with yourself about what's going on in your life. If there's a relationship that is some heartache, some loss, and thinking about someone, it's always good to take some time to evaluate the situation first before you just move head first and say something that could hurt someone's feelings, you know. But next you have firm foundation. So this speaks of one person individually that's strong. and that sperm. He got himself together. He's strong. Look at the arms, the muscles in that back. You know. So this speaks of someone being strong enough to handle whatever this is. You know, and then you have the throat chakra. So okay, this is all coming together, and it seems familiar to me. Um, it's all saying the same thing. I mean, it's just so, you know, don't be scared. Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius, say what you feel. You know, just be careful how you say it. But something needs to be said. And next card, you have the spiritual strength. You see that? So this is the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person, and this is your spiritual backing right here. This is your ancestors, your God, you know, your Jesus. This is it. Your strength. You got strength behind you. Whatever you're going through, don't even worry about, too deep. Don't let it get too deep to the point where you can't speak, or you're feeling like you don't have no choices. I mean, you always have choices, but someone needs to speak up and say what's going on. Then you have the suffering in silence. Number 9 card. So this is some heartbreak. Someone is hurting from. I'm thinking this is probably love related. You know, someone's missing someone real bad. Maybe you should pick up the phone and call that person because they're probably missing you just as much. A lot of times people want to be real tough and don't want to look like, don't want to look like they're weak, you know. But to me, you weak if you don't say anything. You got this firm foundation, and then you have the throat chakra, which means you need to speak. Exercise that chakra, that throat chakra. Speak. Call who you need to call. See if there's any way you can make things up with the person, or see if there's any way of you can get back with that person or get back on the right track with that person. It's no need to be suffering in silence. But you see this girl, she's looking over there at the light, so she's wanting to do something to make a change. You know, she got her weapon, she got a little, oh no, she don't have no backpack, but she got her little weapon, she done fought her battle. Things happen. They happen all the time in relationships. Things happen in all types of relationships. Things happen. Maybe some words were said. Maybe some words wasn't said. That's why you got this throat chakra because you need to speak. Air signs, Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius, speak up. Sometimes it helps if you could be the bigger person and speak up and make that move first. That doesn't make you weak. At least you could say, I tried, whatever. If things don't go good, then, let it go. But next you have the material and spiritual prosperity. So that's good. And physical, someone's doing physically, they're doing real good with their self. So I'm thinking this is probably home and work. Everything is good. But mentally in that home, in his head, he got everything he needs in the physical. He has that nice house, got his life together, he or she, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But in his head, you see they're not showing his face on there, right? So we don't know what he's going through. Up there suffering in silence. All look at it in that beautiful house on that balcony. The sun is, I guess, I'm not sure if it's rising or what, but it's beautiful. Everything is beautiful. It's just mentally, he's not saying what needs to be said. He or she. Y'all gotta speak up. It's no need wasting time sitting there being sad, when your days can just go a whole lot easier. Or it'll make you feel a whole lot better if you just say what needs to be said. Say how you feel, you know. Then you have material harvest. So I mean, this person is doing good physically. Physically, this person has himself together. He or she either even came into a harvest, material harvest, some food, some money, something. So, and then overall is transformation. And this woman, I'm not sure if she's on the elephant or what that, I don't know what that is, some type of creature, but she's a butterfly and she's changing and she's looking like she's startled. Like maybe someone picked her up and she just don't know what's going on. But it's a change coming. It's transformation. I mean, this can you can partly control your transformation if only if you speak up and say what needs to be said. You know, a lot of times people play hard to get and then they miss out and then you change, the situation has changed, you're single for real and that don't feel good, or you without a job for real because you didn't speak up and say something and then you're thinking about what you lost. Even though I do feel that whatever it is, you always bounce back. As long as you want to, you can bounce back, you know. So I'm gonna use this writer deck to get 3 clarifying cards. So spirit, guardians, and protectors, let me know what you want my air signs to know. Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius for mid-June 2018. 3 cards to let me know what the going on for the mid-June 2018. I already shuffled these cards a good bit, so before the taping. All right, okay, all right, all right. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna use these cards are fairly new to me. I love this deck because it's so bright and colorful, but this deck goes deep. It gets deep. It really does. So, first card is the Hierophant. Just look at this card. This look like someone sitting on their throne. They're making decisions. They're on top of their game. Let's see what this Hierophant means. Marriage, alliance, captivity, servitude, mercy and goodness, inspiration, the man to whom the court has recourse. So this card speaks of maybe it was the issue of marriage that made the heart break. Maybe someone was wanting marriage and the other person didn't, and then now both parties are sent to the side, worrying about what coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know, but we already know you need to speak up, say what needs to be said. Just go ahead and put it out there. Say it. And the next card you have is the Justice card. So that Justice card, I think we got the Justice card in the other deck. It's the Truth card, which reminds me of the Justice card. Being on that scale, that balancing scale like that. But the Justice card represents righteousness, executive. Okay, righteousness, executive. So this has to do with balancing. You see that scale? He's holding that scale right on track. And he's also holding the sword. So, but it speaks of balance. When you have justice, that means something goes in your favor, or everything is done accordingly. You know, if um, you shoplifting and you get caught, justice will prevail if you give up that stuff that you stole. Of course, you have to do some community service. Hopefully not no time in jail. But gotta do what you gotta do. Then you have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Sorry. Yeah. So he looks like I don't know what to say about him. He's on top of his game though. Queen, he or she. Queen of Swords. Let's see. This speaks of widowhood, female sadness, embarrassment, absence, mourning, separation. Okay, so with these two cards, one is like a married person, someone to look up to, like a wise person, a courteous man, truthful man. You have at the end the woman who um, is sad about a breakup because it's widowhood. So this means the death, the end of something. Just like in the beginning of the last cards, the psychic tarot cards. The first card was heartbreaking loss. So this could be a woman and a man in a relationship that both are butting heads on. Someone wants marriage, and someone wants. Maybe there was death because this card, this Queen of Swords, also speaks of widowhood. Maybe someone passed away and someone's just lonely and sad. Maybe it's a relationship that ended and between a couple who's been together a long time, or someone who maybe wants marriage. Maybe one person didn't want marriage. And then in the middle is the Justice card. That's almost like the balance in the middle to me, because the Justice speaks of balance, things being even. And then it comes right there in the middle. So it's like someone needs to speak up, step up, be the big person, talk to whoever it is you need to talk to, work these things out. I mean, I didn't see anything harmful that says run, stay away. This reading was pretty good overall. It's just that someone will not speak up and say what needs to be said. You know, it's so little and so simple all at the same time. So for the rest of June 2018, looks like there was a breakup, separation of some sort for the Libras, Geminis, and Aquarius. But if you want to get out of that funk, that fog, you no longer want to have a pity party, speak up. All you got to do is say something, you know, talk. A lot of times people are stubborn, and I know air signs can be stubborn. They can have it their way, it's their way or the highway. So, sometimes it's okay to just be like, look, let's work this out. Let's figure it out. You know, if you really love, if you're heartbroken over someone, over a lover, then you should at least fight for it. I feel like if it's worth it to you to be heartbroken over it, then it's worth it to try to work it out and speak on it. You know, one person may have asked for something, and the other person may have didn't answer. So just speak up. You know, it's simple. And then if it doesn't work, just move on. You know, can't control everything. But that's your reading, Libras, Gemini, and Aquarius. Like I said, if you want a personal reading, I would love to do that. Hit me up on my Gmail at goddessnuke. Het-Hru at Gmail. That's GODDESSNUTHETHRU at gmail.com. And I know that's a lot. It really was a lot, but I'm going to put it in the description. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'll put it out there. So just look for it. Send me an email and I can set you up on a private reading. Yeah. So thank you for viewing this video for the air signs for mid-June um, 2018. And leave a comment below. Let me know what's going on, if this reading relates to you and your situation. And whatever, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Also, subscribe to my channel. I will be starting to do more readings. I've really been slacking, pretty much putting it to the back, pushing it to the back like it doesn't even matter. But it really matters to me, and I'm glad that YouTube can be an outlet for me to help anyone who needs help. So thank you. That's it for me, and bye. Until next time, peace. Say what needs to be said. Love you.